All right, folks, it's a beautiful day at the old ballpark. So put your mustard on that dog, grab that bag of peanuts, sip that cold one, and let's meet our Tiger of the day.
Today's Tiger video is Doyle Alexander. He is represented by a 1988 score, base card number 610, with a on-card auto, authenticated by PSA. If you've ever wondered what a deadline rental looks like when it actually works, like really works, meet Doyle Alexander. For a handful of weeks in 1987, Alexander turned into a cheat code for the Detroit Tigers, and he did it after arriving in one of the most famous trades in baseball history. Doyle Alexander was a veteran right-hander. No gimmicks, no spotlight chasing, just a guy who knew how to compete and get outs. By the time the Tigers called, he'd already been around the league, building a reputation as a steady arm. On August 12, 1987, Detroit made its move. The Tigers traded for Alexander from the Atlanta Braves, and the prospect they gave up was a Double-A pitcher named John Smoltz. Today, that name hits like a thunderclap. But in the moment, Detroit was thinking about one thing: winning the division right now. And this is where Doyle Alexander becomes Tigers legend. After he arrived in Detroit, he went 9-0 down the stretch. 9 wins, 0 losses. That kind of run doesn't just help a team, it drives a pennant race. The Tigers surged, held off the pack, and took the AL East, with Alexander at the center of the story. If you're trying to picture it, this wasn't just a good pickup. This was Detroit plugging a leak and suddenly looking like a contender with a frontline starter every time he took the ball. The next year, Alexander didn't disappear into the background. In 1988, he went 14-11 with a 4.32 ERA, and he made the only All-Star team of his career, right there in Detroit. So even after the legendary 1987 stretch, he still delivered real value as a workhorse starter. By 1989, the Tigers hit a wall as a team, losing 103 games, and Alexander's stat line took a beating, 6-18, even though his ERA was still respectable. That's the hidden truth about pitching. Sometimes you can battle all year, but if the team around you is struggling, the win-loss record can look ugly fast. So, was trading John Smoltz for Doyle Alexander worth it? If you're judging it as a long-term value deal, the Braves clearly came out ahead. But if you're judging it by what Detroit actually bought in 1987, an immediate impact arm who went 9-0 and helped deliver a division title, then Tigers fans know the real answer. It worked exactly how the Tigers needed it to work. Doyle Alexander's Tigers story is the perfect baseball time capsule. When the deadline move hits, the pennant race gets wild, and one player can swing the whole season. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive Tiger story, drop a like, subscribe, and comment.